How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today, I think I'm going to start a whole anime news series because I make shorts all the time talking about anime news that's going on in the world right now. Yet for some reason, I never decided to genuinely make videos based on the news that I've been talking about this whole time. So I figure let's do that. Now I'm struggling to choose the dates of if I'm going to do it daily, if I'm going to do it like every other day. I'm struggling on a name for the series. I wanted to do like Otaku Oracle, but that's already got like a whole domain to it. There's no real like YouTube channels towards it, but there's a domain with like a website. It's a whole thing. So if you've got like great ideas for anime news names, hit me up. But today we're going to start from January 21st until now to cover up all that news. So let's do our intro. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the first episode of Max Talks Anime News Edition. We don't have a name for it, but we'll go with that. And as we stated, we're starting from January 21st, where we have the episode of Eiichiro Oda's Monsters anime has officially come out. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen some good little looks of it. Apparently in the anime, they have referenced JJK, which was pretty interesting. This thing was created by Oda pre-One Piece, so there was no like actual connection to Jujutsu Kaisen, but for the anime only, they did make a reference to Jujutsu Kaisen, which is pretty nifty. Now, since this is the first episode and I'm covering like 5 days worth of stuff, I'm going to be kind of skipping a little bit. So if there is something that I missed, my apologies. Up next, we have Jujutsu Kaisen and IGN. IGN has given Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 a whopping 6 out of 10. Now, me personally, I think that's a little harsh. I don't know what warranted a 6 out of 10, but it is wild. IGN has stated that the arcs end up being nonsensical fight after nonsensical fight without much emotion in the storytelling. Tell me you didn't watch Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen without telling me you didn't watch it. I mean, I think traumatizing a child and then making him get revenge on the guy who has traumatized him has a bit of sense to the fights. That's just me. Apparently, it was a nonsensical fight that Itadori was fighting Mahito, and I guess they're going after about how Nobara and Nanami didn't need to get pieced up by Mahito, but that's character development. I don't understand where they're coming from, but I personally think that this deserved at least a 9 out of 10. The animation was peak. It was all so good. They're being way too harsh. Up next, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards are here with lots and lots of nominations. I personally just went and voted before I made this video. But one thing that fans are quite upset about is the lack of nominations for Bleach, Attack on Titan, and Bleach and Mob Psycho were not included in the Anime of the Year vote. So that has fans kind of upset, which is very understandable. But we do have to remember that Attack on Titan has been posting very spaciously, and Attack on Titan had very few episodes this year, and the ending was a little some people loved it, some people didn't like it too much. But Bleach was an overall banger. I don't know why that wasn't on there. The thought is that Bleach shouldn't be on there because it's not a Crunchyroll anime. However, Bleach is still on there for other awards. So I don't understand that. I heard Mob Psycho's final season was out. I didn't watch it, but I heard that it was the last season and that it was pretty good. So I also don't know why that wasn't on there. So I think the complaints are pretty valid, but I don't know. I'm voting for Bocchi the Rock. I don't care. Up next, we have one that is interesting to say the least. I want you to just sit there for a second and think, what could be #1 manga out at the moment? What could it be? Could it be One Piece? No, it is Boruto. Currently, Boruto Blue Vortex is #1 manga in the world. Coming from someone that isn't too fond of the way Naruto ended and the whole Boruto thing and is just praying that this is the infinite Tsukiyomi that's going on, I'm personally surprised, but it's probably really good. If it's sitting #1, I can't hate. If it's #1, I might have to hop on the Boruto hype train. Boruto is sitting #1, so congratulations to all you Boruto fans. And up next, we have some questionable news. Oshinoko, a show about a gynecologist that is delivering a baby for the idol, yet gets killed by the idol stalker and reincarnated into one of her children, is getting a live action. The most wild live action I've ever heard of. I didn't think that this was going to be getting a live action at all. I thought this would be the last thing that got a live action. But here we are. Oshinoko live action has officially been announced with both a movie and a TV series. And the TV series is scheduled for the winter of 2024. And it is available on Amazon Prime Video. Oh, and the movie will be in theaters in Japan. So that's a pretty interesting one. That one came from left field. I didn't expect that. Now we have one that is Very upsetting. The manga that I couldn't tell whether it was a romance or an action manga, it covered all the bases. Call of the Night has come to an end. The manga has reached 200 chapters and has decided to come to its conclusion. Now, this has actually been a very good manga series. I'm not completely caught up, but I have some of the manga back here. I've read like quite a bit of it. And overall, in my opinion, it is very well written and it is very upsetting to see it come to an end. But nonetheless, it has been a great series, and I am so thankful that it was a thing. And up next, we have the most peak anime you will ever hear about. Rick and Morty the anime. Is a new trailer has released for Rick and Morty the anime. Rick and Morty the anime will consist of 10 episodes. And it will be releasing in late 2024. So we're going to get a Rick and Morty anime this year, which is going to be very interesting to say the least. And another one that is actually very upsetting, but also something to cheer about, I guess you could say. We have news about the Kyoto Animation arsonist. If you are not aware of the arsonist, they are 45-year-old Shinji Aoba, who set fire to the Kyoto Animation studio in July of 2019, which killed 36 employees and injured 32 others. Rest in peace, and I hope the ones that were injured are doing better now. And he did so by pouring gasoline on top of the people in the building. This man, Shinji Aoba, has today been sentenced to death. Rightfully so, might I add. Now, I'm sure you're sitting there wondering why this monster did what he did. Well, Aoba had wanted to be a novelist, but was pretty unsuccessful. And on top of this, he thought that Kyoto Animation had stolen novels that he had submitted as part of a company contest. So he sought revenge, and his revenge had come as setting people on fire. What an absolute just monster of a human being. And I hate to end on a sad note, but that is the most recent news that has come across in the anime world. So may all of the people that were involved in that situation rest in peace. Apart from this monster that did what he did, and the injured, I can only hope that they're doing well now. Now, thank you all so much for watching this very first episode of Max Talks Anime News Edition. I don't know what a good name for it would be, but if you've got ideas, let me know. I'm still searching for an editor too. If you think you could really edit a good video, hit me up. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for all things anime, including now anime news that will be coming all the time. Hopefully very frequently. I haven't really decided the upload schedule, but it'll be coming a lot. All right. That sounded a little weird, but check out all these other socials up here. Maybe join the Discord. That would be pretty dope of you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, sunrise, sunset, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a great one, because you deserve it. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.